come to December 2nd. Later on today, our 3-year-old will pick out the next number from our mittens for our next holiday family tradition that we're starting this year. So hopefully this carries into next year and we do this stuff again next year. Maybe different things, but the same concept of doing one family activity every night leading up till Christmas. And tonight's activity is going to be to read some Christmas stories. So when I made this card for this slot, I thought, oh, hey, I have a whole ton of Christmas stories that I've put away a couple years ago as my stepson grew out of them, and I was going to save them, and we were actually going to do the thing where you open a different Christmas book every night, like you wrap them all up, put them under the tree, and then you open a new book every night. And so I saved a whole bunch of Christmas books, and for whatever reason that year, I think I forgot about it. And so I was pretty sure that I still had all of these Christmas books up in the closet in my 3-year-old's room. And so I was like, well, that would be great. We have tons of Christmas books to choose from. So today, just to prepare for that activity, I went to the closet and the books are gone. So I must have gotten rid of them at some point or put them somewhere else. I don't know. So I have now scavenged through our whole house for whatever Christmas books we have, which aren't very many. I did find some in the preschool books that I'd saved in the basement. I found a few in my stepson's room. I found a few of our 3-year-old's toddler babyish books that were Christmas books, but it will be fine and it will work and it will all be great. So that's what we're going to do tonight when he picks out the card, and I'll just show you the books that we are going to read. All right, so this is a new book, and we actually just got this book as a gift from Grandma. And this book is just about, so this is supposed to be baby Jesus, and all of the animals and everybody is making so much noise, and he can't go to sleep. And so that book is about that. It's kind of a fun take on a story about baby Jesus. This book we have is called A Bad Kitty Christmas. Honestly, I don't even remember what this book is about. My stepson loves cats, and so for a while when he was in this age level of books, we just bought whatever books we could about cats or had cats as the character in it. So I don't even remember what this book is about, but we'll read it tonight and we'll find out. Then we have this elf pet book. So we have an elf. His name is Criddle. And he's been here for a few days now. So far, he hung some pictures upside down. He decorated our Christmas tree with the boys' socks and underwear. He hung our Christmas ornaments from the chandelier in the dining room. And so I think our elf in the past has had this little reindeer friend. And the reindeer friend came with this book. So we're going to read this book, and who knows, maybe in the future, our reindeer friend will come back with his elf, but maybe not. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see what this holiday season holds. And then we also have a Charlie Brown Christmas. Charlie Brown, oh, there's tape on there. Charlie Brown is a favorite in our house. We love Charlie Brown. We love all of his holiday things. And so, of course, we will be reading our Charlie Brown Christmas. And then some other books that we have. This book, I'm not sure if this was my husband's book or whose book it was. We read this book often. Our 3-year-old loves this book. He especially loves, where is it? This page where you can snap Santa's suspenders. But that'll be another book that we're reading, and we read the Santa book a lot. This book reminds me a lot of the Pat the Cat book. So if you're familiar with Pat the Cat, this is the same type of book as Pat the Cat. I am not a fan of Pat the Cat. I'm not a fan of this book, but he loves it, so we'll keep going with it. This is just one of our books I think he got for Christmas one year. But again, I couldn't find books, so here we are. I found this book in his stuff that I must have never put away. And then last but not least, we are really in love with Llama Llama in our house right now. So we have this Llama Llama holiday drama book, and we will also be reading this tonight. Sorry for all the noise in the background. It's a noisy, crazy morning here. All right, so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And then tomorrow we have another activity, and I think I'm going to do 2 or 3 nights in one video. Otherwise, there will be way too many videos that I have to try to sit down and edit and everything else. But right now our 3-year-old is playing with the dog, probably causing trouble because that's what the two of them do together. They are cohorts in crime. But I will see you guys later in this video when you find out what we're doing tomorrow. Bye! Welcome to December 3rd. As you could see from our snippets of yesterday's video, our kiddo just really wasn't into reading last night, which is strange. I thought he would love that activity because he loves reading. We read all day long, but he just wasn't feeling it. And I know some of those books he absolutely loves, and so I kind of bribed him to do those ones first. But then as we started going, I think we maybe read 3.5 books, and he was just done. He didn't want to sit down and do it or anything. Our activity for today is that we're going to do a Christmas craft. And so later this evening, I had decided we were going to make some salto ornaments. And so I tried to get him involved in helping make the ornaments this morning. And again, he wanted nothing to do with it. He's just not feeling this holiday vibe, I guess. I don't know. But he really just wanted nothing to do with making these ornaments, which we made cookies with Grandma not too long ago, and he was kind of into it, kind of not into it. So I wasn't surprised that he didn't want to help make the ornaments. Hopefully he'll be into painting them later because that's what our activity is. But I guess we'll see how that goes. So we made, or I should say I made some Christmas trees. We have some gingerbread men here, and some mittens. And I really don't need a lot of ornaments. I really just need 3 ornaments total, but I made extras just in case he's really into it. So we have 3 people that I can think of off the top of my head that we're going to gift these ornaments to. But I made extras in case they break or anything like that. It has been a really long time since I've made salto ornaments. And so the recipe that I've always used is 1 cup of salt, 4 cups of unbleached all-purpose flour. I just use the cheapest flour that I could find if I'm buying flour specifically for this. Otherwise, I just use the flour I bake with. And then 1.5 cups of warm water. And I don't think it really matters warm water versus cold water, but at some point you're going to have to knead it. And it's just nicer on your hands, I guess, to knead it with warm water versus cold water. I also find myself adding little tiny bits, like maybe a tablespoon of water at a time as I'm mixing it, because it's just really hard to mix in the beginning, and I find those extra few tablespoons, like today I think I used 3 extra tablespoons of water, just really help make the dough more pliable. So that's what we're going to do tonight. They have to bake, I believe, I think it's 325 for about an hour and a half they have to bake for, and then you let them cool. So that's our project that we're going to be doing today, and I will of course record them getting painted tonight. And then after you paint them, I'm choosing to use more a non-washable paint to paint them with. It's still washable off of skin, but it's not like true washable paint. So I'm choosing that to make them. And then you can either seal them with a Mod Podge, or you can spray them with some kind of sealer. Especially if you use washable paint, it just kind of makes the color's more vibrant and lasts longer. So I will see you guys next time for tomorrow's activity, which off the top of my head, I have no idea what that is, but I'll probably figure that out. Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a great holiday. Bye.